welcome to my channel. This is my first video ever. Well, not on YouTube, but of me gaming on YouTube for sure. So this is the game Orwell. It is a cybersecurity game, I guess. You play as somebody who searches the internet for information for people to use in court, I guess. I think I've played the demo before, but this is the real deal. So let's go. I think they're starting me from the beginning, which would be preferable. Because I didn't record my last session. Whoa, look at all those achievements. Oh, so it looks like they are starting me from... Yes. So it looks like they're starting me from where I left off. So I'm going to start a new account so you guys can see what's going on here. Who am I gonna be? Let's be her this time. My name is Susan. For this session, I guess. Oh, do I have to do this? It's optional. No, I don't wanna. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll agree. I didn't read it, but I'll agree. Thank you for ensuring the safety of the nation's people. Your registration is now complete. Freedom Plaza, April 12th, 2017, 7:48 a.m. So we got Freedom Plaza here. And no records found. I guess we're like in some security camera. And they just look up people. Oh, what if you have like a misdemeanor and like you're forever like found out by these cameras? Yeah, lady. Police record. This is very nice. I like this like polygonal, like very simplified, minimalistic feel. Boom! Oh, that guy's actually bleeding. Oh, the lady. Was that a baby crying? It was like, ah, ah, ah. It was like the worst impression of a baby I've ever heard. Sims? Sims. You're online, good. Call me Sims. I will be your advisor on Orwell. Together we will form both the first and last line of defense against terrorism. For the first test phase, you are one of the first people to try out Orwell system under real circumstances. Select from thousands of applicants from across the globe. Normally, congratulations would be in order, but as you can see from that footage, there has been an incident, so let's get started. I'll activate the reader tool for you. Its purpose is storing bookmarks to online websites and documents for easy access and to highlight when there is new information to be investigated. First, I want to be informed of the situation. Our leading newspaper, the National Beholder, will bring you up to speed. Alright, so it's April 13th, 2017, and we're going to check out the headlines. Feel free to browse the National Beholder. I've activated the profiler. Open the unknown person file once you're done. Okay, so bomb obliterates Freedom Memorial and kills 3. The profiler holds all known information on those we investigate. The file you've opened is our main suspect. The blue-haired woman from the CCTV footage shows before the assault is no stranger to the police. Take a look at the arrest record. Alright, I'm gonna finish this first because I didn't really read it. Okay, so the nation destroys Freedom Memorial in Bonton. I was gonna say Boston. 3 people killed, 5 severely injured. Terrorist ambitions suspected as a mysterious letter reaches the authorities. Bonton. At approximately 7:50 p.m. on... Oh, it's p.m. I thought they were going by 24-hour clock. 7 p.m. on Wednesday evening, an explosive device detonated at the Freedom Plaza in Bonton. According to the official police records, 3 people were killed and at least 5 bystanders were severely wounded. The Freedom Memorial was nearly completely destroyed. Police forces closed off the area immediately. Experts believe that the attack was an act of terror. The police confirming that the explosive device was homemade and triggered from a short distance away using a cell phone signal. Police reports also confirmed that several hours earlier, an anonymous letter containing the first 3 stanzas of the German folk song Die Gedanken sind frei. I'm like quarter German. I should be able to say that. My Omi would be so sad at me. Gedanken sind frei. The thoughts are free. That was sad. The thoughts are free. Had reached local authorities. Prime Minister Blaine immediately issued a public press statement firmly condemning the assault and put the nation on high alert until the perpetrators have been brought to justice. JPEG. Just kidding. It's a good day to fall in love. Oh, I can't open this ad? I thought that'd be funny if the ads actually worked on this. Negotiations in Trifalif failed. Maybe I should read that too. I feel like this game you have to read everything quite thoroughly to actually understand what's going on. I'm not gonna read this all out loud though. Peace negotiations in the riot written blah blah blah. Remote control canceling da da da. So we're having a world with a lot of protests. Oh, I don't think I need to read this, right? 100 Grey Shadows. Is this a play on 50 Shades of Grey? Oh, it totally is. That's hilarious. Okay, so this is Our Lady in Blue. The highlighted elements are the records, are pieces of data that can be extracted. We call these data chunks. Continue. Hovering over data chunks will reveal their relevance to the case and any connection or information it may influence. Drag and drop all data chunks from the police database into the profile to upload them to our servers. Alright, so we got our name. Cassandra Watergate. Very good. Pictures and names are crucial information for Orwell to identify a person. Information in documents can only become data chunks when it can clearly be assigned to a target person. I don't know why I read it that way. Oh, excuse me. Add the reason for Miss Watergate's prior arrest. That has been unlocked. We will need this info to progress. She assaulted a police officer. Good. With the data you extracted from the police record, the new document can now be assessed. Assessed? Okay. I didn't give myself time to read that. Now, let me ask you a question. Do you believe in coincidence? I do not. Find data revealing where she attacked the police officer, and you will see what I mean. I feel like this guy already has a lot knowing on the case. Blah, blah, blah. Suspect was arrested on site after Officer Franklin had been struck by an unknown object and became unresponsive. The protester at the origin of the assault were forcibly removed, where the suspect was found kneeling and weeping on the ground. When asked to lie on the ground with her hands behind her back, the suspect cooperated immediately. I have trouble reading sometimes, apparently. Okay. Is this woman a terrorist? Woman allegedly injured a police officer 2 weeks ago remains in custody. Trial rescheduled for August, or scheduled. The incident occurred during a rampage in the Freedom Plaza as part of a demonstration. Okay, so he was saying it's a coincidence. It's not a coincidence because she got arrested in Freedom Plaza, which is where the detonation took place. The exact same location as the assault. Then she turns up there right before the explosion. Surely not a coincidence. As you know, Miss Watergate is still running around freely. We should find out why. We should also gather more background information on her. I want to know who we're really dealing with. Boop, 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 boop. Alright, so Freedom Plaza turned into a violent 2 weeks ago. Due to the chaotic nature of the scene, police had not yet been able to connect the crime to the accused Cassandra W., who is an artist. She looks like an artist. She's got that blue hair, very creative. Oh yes, one who does street art by blowing memorials to pieces by any chance? I hope not. Great, you have found another document. Before we go on, let's clarify your job and how it affects mine, shall we? You have extracted all the info I already know about Miss Watergate. Starting now, I'm going into this case blind. The Orwell Ethnic Codex dictates that investigators, like yourself, are the only ones allowed to access documents of target persons. Advisors like me only get to see the data provided by the investigator. We will then draw conclusions and request actions. Your primary job is to provide information you deem important. Never give away incorrect or misleading data. You may hit disable on a data chunk you do not want to pass on to Orwell. However, some data chunks might be necessary to progress on the case. Okay, so I can totally make it seem like she didn't do it, or she did do it based on what I find here and what I give to Orwell. Okay, so, oh, she's got a portfolio. I like this picture better. Let's give her this picture. Is this a location? An address? I don't think so. Let's whatever. Interesting. We should find out what that job was. Oh, we got a Utel account. Chat handle. That will allow us to overhear any conversations on that account. Because, you know, privacy is not a real thing. The listener has now been unlocked. New conversations will appear whenever they are started. Professional painting, pop art, various. What can he get? I like this one. The businesswoman. Okay. The businesswoman's forgotten daughter, or the victim of traditionalism in pink. Christmas present for my darling. She's got a darling. So that's information, I guess. Background life. Right now I'm just sort of dropping in anything that seems useful. You're not useful, so I'm going to disable you because it's pretty funny. Alright, let's see here. Oh, listener. Unknown person. Hey, you. Hey, Josie. Or Jossie. I can't seem to find my credit card. I assume you took it, right? Oh, you got me, Sherlock. Oh, she's a thief, too. Jailer. I'm in the middle of buying all of Bonton's all of Monton with that platinum card I lifted from your desk. Oh, what does it want me to say? It wants me to... Oh. Stole a credit card from an unknown person. It seems like he's not terribly upset about it. So I'm not going to report it. Can't stop me now. Well, luckily for you, I don't mind you going on a splurge as long as you pick up some wine for dinner. Wine? Does that Joseph Langley, my fearless attorney, and all-around badass, have in mind this time? Okay. Data chunks will only appear for targeted persons and can only be extracted. Blah blah blah. Okay, yeah. Actually, yes. That is exactly what's going to happen. Very serious business, Kendra. I thought as much. Guess I better pick up shitloads of wine. You'll have to get this client of yours pretty buzzed to handle all that business. One bottle should be fine. She's a lightweight. Oh, whatever. I guess I shouldn't pick up some of those party pills from Big Pharma, aka my parents, then. Oh, Big Pharma. Party pills? Is she talking about some drugs? Oh, come on. I was only teasing. Speaking of your parents, when are you going to tell them about us? Ooh. Yeah, maybe... Gotta go now. Text you later. That was a smooth transition. I'm gonna disable that as well. I think this is her lawyer, but also her boyfriend. So, and that's risky business. Okay. Okay, so Joseph Langley, criminal attorney. Blah 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 blah. Orwell informs me you just encountered a conflicting data chunk. Whenever the content of the two data chunks are at odds with one another, those will be shown as conflicted. When you extract one of the data chunks containing a conflict, the other will be invalid immediately. I highly recommend that you clarify the context of the conflict before you proceed. Though this is your decision, once the information has been parsed, there's no way to reverse your choice. Okay, so her case was closed due to lack of evidence. But that conflicts with her it conflicts. Does it not show the conflict? Show me conflict. I think it conflicts with her arrested for assault charge. The wealthy family of the accused might have influenced the outcome in her favor. Oh. Parents resolved to illegal means to close the target's person's criminal case. Procedure closing raises manipulation suspicions. Huh, okay, so I'm not going to touch these yet until we have more information. Here, let's just look at... I guess this is her family's company. I'm not looking for a job. I got a job. Bruno Watergate, Alice Watergate, and Cassandra Watergate. Is that actually the same person? She looks so alike. It's because of the hair, isn't it? Appointed the COO of a pharmaceutical company, probably by one of her parents. Being an artist and a junior COO seems quite odd. She also mentioned she had quit her dull job, didn't she? Documents that you have already signed reviewed may be updated from time to time as events unfold. The reader will notify you when that happens. The National Beholder just published a new article. You may want to take a look and see if there's any information available. Yep. The daughter of Al. Ah, now I see. Keeping it a family affair. I feel like I want to give him an accent. I feel like he'd be British. He'd be a British guy. Was I missing something else? I thought I got everything in jobs. Oh. We are urgently looking for a chief operating officer to replace the retired, formerly appointed predecessor. Or maybe I was wrong, and nothing stays in the family. Ouch. Alright, I was gonna... This is probably what she meant about quitting her job. Good. That's a really terrible British accent. I apologize to anyone who is slightly offended by this. But anyone who's majorly offended, I don't like. Okay. Crime rate continues to drop. Even with all of this, like, crazy terror attacks. Study with future. Okay. On Thursday morning, the Ministry of Security published a new crime statistic report. Preceding year, according to the report, the number of recorded criminal offenses decreased by 4.8%. In comparison to last year, the crime rates have been continuously declining over the past several years as a direct result of the implemented safety bill. Look a link. The safety bill. Crimes per blah blah. The party is elected in government. Oh, it's just called the party. And the safety bill was passed. So, like, it looks like there's a steady correlation even before the party was elected to, like, decreased crimes. So, like, you can't really say that they had anything to do with it. What happened here, huh? What happened here? The safety bill is a collection of safety-centered laws and statutes created with the ultimate goal to protect the freedom of the nation's citizens. I like this game doesn't really, like, give things names. Like, we're the nation, and that's the party, and this is a website. It's like having a poster of a band, and then just having, like, instead of the name of the band, it's just band. I love when artists do that. It's so funny. The safety bill also paved the way to stricter regulations concerning immigration and general travel into or transiting through the nation. It also became mandatory to inform employers whenever an applicant or employee is an ex-convict or otherwise regarded potentially dangerous. Okay. The terrorist incident of 2008 was the terrible consequence of premature retreat of our troops. Oh. The region torn by civil unrest for years by the order of the previous government to fix our predecessors' mistakes, the party, when elected in 2009, immediately made preparations to send our highly reliable soldiers back to safeguard the region for good. For good? So our soldiers are there forever? We're just, like, constantly martial law in that area? It's pretty much taking over the country at that point. Due to recent stabilization of the parishes, we have been able to reduce the number of stationed forces while leaving the overall goal of peacekeeping intact. Okay, so it doesn't look like we're just trying to take over that place. It's just like, oh, okay, people. False. It's Donald Trump. Oh boy. Okay, Robert Blaine, the Prime Minister. Arthur Scott Gallagher, Secretary of Economy and Trade. Catherine Delacroix. And Peter Faulkner. Oh. Oh, no, I don't need that. Alright. Positions. Blah, 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 blah. Donate. Okay, so I don't want to do that because I got a steady job. But... okay, well, I guess we should put this in here. And I don't really want to put the other thing in because we can't prove that her family had anything to do with it. This is what I figured. A pity that CCTV feed did not actually help. Maybe it will today. Currently, I'm thinking about our Miss Watergate underwent quite a radical change, don't you agree? And so we're gonna check out... oh, so it's sort of like good picture. I think I like this one the best though. That's a good picture. A birthday, yes. Your information's never safe. Orwell will find it. What a lineup. Oh. She likes the Targets, painting, Alice in Wonderland, and my cat, Kikiko. Woo! First day in freedom, far away from the shackles of Watergate Pharma. What? Who's gonna pay for your stuff now? Mommy and Daddy won't like it. Listen, Jake, I'm not Daddy's little girl anymore. My art already got me lots of money. More than enough to pay all of my bills. Don't worry about me. Despised puppets of the state. You have finally managed to destroy us entirely. There is nothing left to do but to congratulate you. These are my personal wishes to you from the deepest abyss of my heart. Fuck you, government lackeys. I mean, to say that she opposes the government just because, I don't know. Let's put it in. You have to be careful what you say on the internet. Well, Miss Watergate, we aren't too fond of you either. Sweetie, what is the matter? That totally doesn't sound like you. We haven't hung out for ages. You gotta get out from time to time. You'd feel much better. Mary, just shut your frickin' mouth, okay? I'm not in the mood for your stupid act. I told you again and again, I cannot deal with this right now. Let's wait on that. Okay, you know what? I'm really sorry that I still care about my best friend, no matter how often she decides to give me the cold shoulder. But in that case, that is in the past now. Oh. With her lawyer, might be noteworthy. Yep, she's in a relationship with her lawyer. Beholder actually wrote about me being frickin' redeemed of this shit. But surprise, surprise, they had to mention speculation over my parents buying me out. Makes the click count go boom, doesn't it? Yeah, that's just norm. At least you're redeemed now. Want to blow off steam together with a little late night shopping tour? Not today. I have a date this evening. Heart. Ooh, who's the lucky one? It's this guy. He looks so dumb smug. They don't look like they would be a matchup together, do they? Case closed! Congrats, I never had my doubts. Kiddo, you are my heroine in both heroic and the drug way. 1,000 cams of the plaza, but no proof. We've shown the world this dirty surveillance machinery only exists to intimidate and to mislead the people into believing false promises. Camps for safety, one big lie. I feel like this guy's in some shady shit. We should be searching him. We should be finding out stuff about him. Wow, I am so happy for you. I knew everything would be okay in the end. Shall we have an awesome Cassandra Freedom Party on Friday? Thanks, guys. I'm so happy. I am sure you heard the load fall off my mind. Yeah, I will totally write an article on our blog. Of course, I am so in. The concert was amazing. So amazing that I just had to give my hair a little makeover. So without further ado, how'd you like it? OMG, what happened to your beautiful hair? Why didn't you go? I feel like Mary would not be my friend. I don't know why. I don't get a good feeling about her. Although, to be honest, I don't think Cassandra would be my friend either. She seems like she would sort of judge you for every single thing. She'd be like, oh, is that bread gluten? Like, you shouldn't eat gluten. You should eat all vegan, gluten-free. Which, I know some people have to, but like, don't. I'm in the opinion that you can do whatever you want, just don't tell me to do, like, believe what you believe. An alias name, you know, people on the web, so many names, so many identities. It's always good to record every alias, then we can match data chunks to target persons whenever they are using them. Invite, activist group. Is there anything more specific? Oh, we got a listener. Okay. Hey, did you hear about the Freedom Plaza bombing? Yeah, don't remind me. You know, I have history with that place. I think she's talking about the assault. Already fucking me up. Enough that I have to catch a bus there every day. Too bad memories. Too many bad memories, and now I was just there moments before this happened. I never should have gone to that damn protest. Darling, you don't need to justify yourself to anybody, especially not to me. I was so happy when Goldfels accepted me into thought. I desperately wanted to go to prove my worth to the cause. Think of it this way, you would not have gone to the protest, then you never would have been wrongfully indicted. And then we would never have met. Yeah, and I would have not been called a terrorist in all the papers. You are not a terrorist, okay? Ain't I? You sure? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Ka-ching! Was that supposed to be my credit card in the cash register? Something like that, I guess. I hope you like, Chateau Margaux. Great, so you've decided to bankrupt me. Yes, sir. Always ready to pull the money out of the innocent pockets. Anyway, I got the good stuff, so now I'm heading to my handsome boyfriend, Joseph, for dinner. Here's the thing. I've got an important appointment tonight. You gotta be kidding me. I'm very sorry, darling. We'll see each other tomorrow. You always have an appointment. She's so angry she put in a 1 instead of an exclamation point. Appointment here, appointment there, appointment every fucking where. How can you constantly do this to me? Darling, please, just calm down. Have you taken your Methorin? Yes, damn it. Is the only thing that matters to you that I'm on the happy pill all day? Darling, please, it's nothing like that. You know it. So I keep my mouth shut whenever you leave me hanging. If I don't show up to the appointment, I risk losing an important client. Fine. Do you understand that? No, I totally understand. Don't you risk losing that very important client of yours now? Cassie, don't be like that. I get it. I guess I'm just not an important client anymore. Oh, come on, Cassie. Going home now in case I'm getting up on that priority list of yours anytime soon. Please. That's a weird way to end a conversation. Metharin. Let's add that. We like to claim the crazy in the courts. Alright, I think this is our activist group. Thought. Maybe that's what influenced her. And who is this Goldfells? We should find something that shows her current attitude and see if we're following the right person. Meaning her presence there before the bombing could be coincidence after all. I'll reserve my thought until you find more evidence. Yeah, let's just say Mary's her best friend. How sweet. Okay, the thought. The thoughts are free! Oh, that was the poem! Oh, it's totally somebody from this group that did the bombing. Let's just find out whether or not it's her. Oh. That's Cassandras. We were there because we wanted a peaceful protest. We've always been against violence. Yeah, okay. If she says so. Huh, if you think that is her actual attitude, we might be barking up the wrong tree after all. Alright, we found so far is all good and interesting, but I think we should be searching for something a little more concrete. We have to dig deeper. And who are you talking to now? Juliet Carrington. Hey, Cassie. Hey, Jules. Cassie, I just wanted to know, your post on your timeline about this assault, you really shouldn't write something like this. Really, Jules? You're not going to preach to me about this stupid post, are you? I just wanted to know what's wrong, Cassie. It's nothing. Just between the two of us. I just had to let off some steam, you know? It's because of what happened, isn't it? Yeah, and lots of other shit today. This bombing stirred up all this crap again, you know? What I did? What happened there wasn't your fault. Oh, Cassie, you heard that officer to save me, and you succeeded. You mustn't forget about that. That was so brave. How can I not be my fault, Juliet? I smashed the frickin' skull of a father of 2 children before I lost it. Who knows what would have happened if you hadn't stopped them. And this is why you really should remove this post. I feel like an asshole, the worst kind of asshole. I might be free, but not rightly so. I'm not innocent. Oh, Cassie, nobody's innocent. You'll have to let go. Alright, I'm gonna go and make sure that I get to her post before she takes it down. And finally somebody has the grit. Oh. Yeah, that's a pretty dumb thing to post. Alright, I'm gonna... we probably won't be able to hold her for long if it really happened in defense of this Juliet. Very good work. The intervention team is already on the way. We'll need to wait for confirmation. In Miss Watergate's case, it was not a problem to get her address with the help of a local police due to form a record. Okay. I thought about what you said. Might be you're right. I should take down the post. It'd be better, believe me. Wait a second. Somebody is at the door. BRB. Okay, I'll wait. By the way, how is your boyfriend? You're still together. You haven't been talking about him at all lately. Well, not as much as before. Hello? Are you still there? Cassie? I'll inquire if it all went well with arresting Miss Watergate. You did a good job in any case. Although we still have no proof that she's involved in the bombing, we might be able to question her. But if we don't get clear evidence she was involved in the assault, she will not stay there for long. We don't have enough against her to hold her. I just received confirmation that she's now in custody. Very good work indeed. I'm curious about this thought group though, whether they... Oh god. No, take a look at the news. Aw, poor Juliet, she's gonna be waiting for a while. 2 dead after a second explosion. This is horrible. 2 dead, similar approach, same letter found. So these assaults are connected. And as if this wasn't enough already, Miss Watergate was in custody at the time. So that's her out of the picture, at least for this attack. Oh, this complicates matters massively. So much for a simple test case. I need to speak to my superiors and see how we are to proceed given these extenuating circumstances. You did good today. You can log off and get some rest by clicking the button on the top right of the desktop. Try and get some sleep. I have a feeling the next few days are going to be trying at best. So before I log off, I'm just going to take a look at the rest of the stuff that I have missed. I never looked at this headline. I never actually read the rest of this. Are thoughts still free? Oh, maybe we should be looking at Goldfell's. He's the one who posted the song. Okay, so the first 2 verses were, thoughts are free, who can guess them? They fly like nocturnal shadows. No man can know them, no hunter can shoot them. With powder and lead, thoughts are free. I think what I want and what delights me, still always reticent, and as it is suitable. My wish and desire no one can deny me, and so it will always be, thoughts are free. So those are the ones that were sent in. Oh, but the guest might also be... Interesting name, by the way. I just stumbled upon your new blog, and some truth to tell you here. The web was born in the sense of ultimate freedom to be who you want to be. Express yourself, wasn't it? Now the Gov has come to threaten me with this real name policies and shit. Save your IP so they can look up who you are, so you don't say anything wrong, possibly about time someone did something. Well, if you didn't have one before, you're gaining yourself your first follower. Frankly, I'm surprised to find someone here at all. I thought nobody would ever find this blog at all. Thank you very much for your kind words, and yes, I'm very delightful to have a first follower. Hello, admin. I like your things too. Could you won, but now even more. To get a service on search engine optimization independent. Others get clicks and more money for you. Now use mail rate. Interesting. I feel like I'm gonna have to come back to this later. But it looks like Cassandra Watergate is not our terrorist, but she is a criminal. And so we got arrested for that. So that is good. And so this is where we ended off. And thank you so much for joining me today. Come back again for our second episode of Orwell, which I'll probably be posting next week sometime. I haven't really got a schedule down since this is my first video and I sort of did it on a whim. But if you liked it, keep coming back and I'll keep putting out new stuff if people seem interested. Thanks very much for watching. Have a good day. Bye!